beat you. I won.
It was not a fair race. You tickled me.
Hey, tell me how you say it.
Say what?
Waiter, there's a flying mice.
Poopla circa al mercor.
Right, circa poopla.
No, that is fly. I have a waiter in my suit.
I did. You put in his hand to take off the fly. Oh, I like that singer. What am I singing anyway?
It is an old Albanian folk song.
Shama Shama, no kidding. What does it mean?
Jimmy cracked corn and I don't care.
Well, I don't.
Wait, we were supposed to do something important. What was it?
What was it? Oh, we were supposed to make coffee.
I'll make it. What kind do you have?
Instant Maxwell House.
Instant coffee.
I feel like we've died and gone to heaven. Only we had to climb up.
Struck down in the prime of life.
I don't really feel sick, just sort of numb. And I can't make a fist.
You want to hear something frightening? My teeth feel soft. It's funny, the best thing we had all night was the knish.
Anyway, Corey seemed to have a good time. Don't you think Corey had a good time, Paul?
Wonderful. Oh, poor girl. It isn't often we get out of the Staten Island in the middle of February.
She seems to get such a terrific kick out of living. You've got to admire that, don't you, Paul?
I admire anyone who can have 3 portions of poo-poo pie.
What's poo-poo pie?
Don't you remember that goop that came in a turban?
I thought that was the waiter. I tried, Paul, but I just couldn't work up an appetite the way they did.
Where are you going, Mother?
Home?
What'd I tell them?
Oh, make up some clever little lie. Tell Corey I'm not really her mother. She'll probably never want to hear from me again anyway. Good night, dear. Oh, coffee ready?
No, I have blew out the pilot light.
Instead, we're going to have flaming brandy. Corey, give everyone a match.
I'm afraid you'll have to excuse me, dear. It is a little late.
Mother, you're not leaving. It's the shank of the evening.
Oh, I know, but it's late.
Mother?
Darling, I'll call you in the morning. Good night, Paul, Mr. Vlasco.
Good night, Paul. Good night, Corey.
Mr. Velasco, you're not going too.
Well, of course, I'm taking Miss Banks home.
Oh, no! I mean, oh, no. It's too late.
Too late for what?
And the buses, they stop running at 2. How will you get home?
Why worry about that problem now? I'll meet it in New Jersey.
Oh, but it's such a long trip. Isn't it a long trip, Corey?
Not really. It's only about 30 minutes.
Oh, but it's such an inconvenience.
Good night, Paul.
Nice.
Shama, shama, Corey.
Shama, shama. Well, how about that? Mister, this is going to be a fiasco kind of night. He's taking her all the way out to New Jersey. That's what I call the complete gentleman. Paul, what's the matter, darling? Don't you feel well?
What a rotten thing to do. And to your own mother.
What?
Do you know how she felt just now? Do you have any idea what this night was like for her?
It's not over yet.
Oh, you didn't see her sitting here 2 minutes ago. You were in the kitchen with that Hungarian Duncan Hines. She was miserable. Her face was longer than that trip we took tonight.
She never said a thing to me.
She's too good a sport. She went the whole cockeyed way.
What are you really angry about, Paul?
Just told you, I feel terrible for your mother.
Why? Where is she at this very moment? Probably with the most attractive man she's ever met. Don't tell me that doesn't beat hell out of hair curlers and the Late Late Show.
I don't understand how you can be so unconcerned about this.
I'm concerned? I'm plenty concerned. I'm scared to death for my mother, but I'm finally grateful there's finally something to be scared about. What I'm really concerned about is you.
Me? Me?
I'm beginning to wonder if you're capable of having a good time.
Why? Because I like to wear my gloves in the wintertime?
No, because you don't have the least bit of adventure in you. You know what you are? You're a watcher. There are watchers in this world, and there are doers, and the watchers just sit around watching the doers do. Well, tonight you watched and I did.
Oh yeah, well it was harder for me to watch what you were doing than it was for you to do what I was watching.
You won't let your hair down for a minute. Jesus, Paul, you couldn't even relax for one night. Sometimes I think
That's what you're implying.
That's what you're anticipating. I didn't say you're a stuffed shirt. But you are extremely proper and dignified.
I'm proper and dignified? When? When was I proper and dignified? Now, do you know, at PJ Clark's last New Year's Eve, I got drunk, punched an old woman.
Alright.
When else was I proper and dignified?
Always. You're always dressed right, you always say the right thing. You're very close to being perfect.
That's a rotten thing to say.
I have never seen you without a jacket. I look like a slob compared to you. Before we were married, I was sure you slept with a tie.
Oh no, just very formal sleeps. Come on, Corey, that's ridiculous.
And you're not. That's just the problem. Like Thursday night, you wouldn't walk barefoot with me in Washington Square Park. Why not?
Very simple answer. It was 17 degrees outside.
Exactly. That's a very sensible and logical answer, but it isn't any fun.
All right, Corey. Maybe you're right. Maybe I am too proper and dignified for you. Maybe you would have been better off with someone a little more colorful and flamboyant, like the geek.
You'd be a lot more laugh than a stuffed shirt.
Oh! I thought I wasn't one.
Well, you are now.
I'm not going to listen to this. I've got a case in court in the morning.
Where are you going?
To bed.
Now? Well, you can't go to sleep now. We're having a fight.
You have the fight. When you're done, turn off the lights.
Oh, that gets me insane. You can even control your emotions.
Look, Corey, I am just as upset as you are. But when I get hungry, I eat. And when I get tired, I sleep. You eat and sleep too. Don't deny it. I've seen you.
Not in the middle of a crisis.
What crisis? We're just yelling a
You
little.
don't consider this a crisis? Our whole marriage hangs in the balance.
It does? When did this happen?
Just now, it's suddenly very clear to me that you and I have absolutely nothing in common.
Because I won't walk barefoot in the park with you in the middle of winter. Corey, you haven't got a case. Adultery, yes. Cold feet, no.
Don't oversimplify this. I'm angry. Can't you see that?
Corey, it's 2:15. If I can fall asleep in
You
about
will
half
not
hour...
go to sleep. You will stay here and fight to save our marriage.
If our marriage hinges on bringing fish balls and poofaloopy pie, it's not worth saving.
Ugh, won't discuss it. You're afraid to discuss it. I married a coward.
Corey, there is one thing I've learned in court. Be careful when you are tired and angry. You might say something you will soon regret. I am now tired and angry.
And a coward.
And I will now say something I might soon regret. Okay, Corey, maybe you're right. Maybe we rushed into this marriage a little too fast. Maybe we have nothing in common. Maybe love isn't enough. Maybe two people should have to take more than a blood test. Maybe they should be checked for common sense, understanding, and emotional maturity.
All right, why don't you get a pass by the Supreme Court?
Oh, you're impossible.
You're unbearable.
You belong in a nursery
It'd
school.
be a lot more fun than the home for the fuddy-duddies.
All right, Corey. Let's not get...
Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Ah! I don't want you near me ever again.
Corey, listen.
No, I can't look at you. I can't even be in the same room with you.
Why not?
I just can't. Not when you feel this way.
When I feel what way?
The way you feel about me.
Corey, you're hysterical.
I am not hysterical. I know exactly what I'm saying, Paul. It's no good between us, and it never will be again.
Ow.
I'm sorry. I don't want to cry.
Oh, for Pete's sake, cry. Go ahead and cry.
Don't you tell me when to cry. I'll cry when I want to cry, and I'm not going to cry until you're out of this apartment.
What do you mean, out of this apartment?
Well, you don't think you're going to stay here after tonight, do you?
Are you serious?
Of course. I want a divorce.
What? A divorce?
I'm sorry, Paul. I can't discuss this anymore.
Will you come here? I want to know why you want a divorce.
I told you why, because you and I have absolutely nothing in common.
What about those 6 days in the plaza?
6 days does not a week make.
What does that mean?
I don't know what it means! I just want a divorce!
You mean every time we have a little fight, you're going to want a divorce?
There aren't going to be any more little fights, Paul! This is it. This is the end. Good night.
Corey, do you mean to say... Corey, will you come here?
Why?
Because I don't want to yell!
You don't have to get snippy.
Oh, well, I'm sorry, but when I plan vacations, I'm happy, and when I plan divorces, I get snippy. All right, you want to do this thing? Let's plan it. You want a quick divorce or a slow, painful one?
I'm going to bed.
You sit down, you get no divorce from me! All right. Now, how about the financial settlement?
I don't want a thing.
Oh, but you're entitled to it. What do you want, alimony, property? Suppose I just pay your rent. $75.63 a month, isn't it? And you can keep the wedding gifts and the furniture. I just want my clothes.
I never expected bitterness from you.
Oh, no, that's not bitter. That's a statement of fact. You're always wearing my pajamas and slippers.
Only after you go to work.
Why?
Because I like the way they... Never mind, it's stupid. I'll sign over your pajamas and your slippers.
If If you like, you can visit them once a month.
That's bitter.
You're damn right it is.
You have no right to be bitter.
Tell me when to be bitter.
Things just didn't work
Oh,
out.
they sure as hell didn't.
Can't say we didn't try.
Almost 2 whole weeks.
Better than finding out in 2 years.
Or 20.
Or 50.
Lucky, aren't we?
We're the luckiest people in the whole world.
I thought you said you weren't going to cry.
Well, I am. I'm gonna have the biggest cry I've ever had in my life. Good night, Paul. I mean, goodbye.
6 days is not a week make.